I was a graduate student in evolutionary biology with a focus on interspecies communication. When I fell in love with a long, tall, red-haired girl, and her rejection was my ruination. So I stopped thinking, started drinking, became the poster boy for a love-crazed nation. And my life went from blessed to cursed. So I got a job shining shoes at a beachfront saloon because I thought that the work would be easy. But the clouds formed hieroglyphics in the wind and the sea whispered, and even perfect strangers, they said to me, son, you better do something about that broken heart of yours. You'll end up on a tourist map as a catatonic curiosity. And my life went from bad to worse. So I started praying to every God and every heaven. And I said, what am I going to do about this state of depression? Finally, one called back. He said, you're the easiest case we had this week. You've just got generic emotional repression. And here's what I want you to do as often as you can, because it'll help you develop your powers of expression. So here's my Zen chapter and verse. I sing to dogs. I gather hounds of every kind. Now you can use any animals you want, but I highly recommend canines. I just let my feelings go from my heart up through my throat. And those wonderful furry creatures seem to hang on every note. And if I start to drift off pitch, threaten to sing off key, they bay out of tune, and pretty soon we got celestial harmony. And if my rhythm gets ragged and the meter starts to move, they wag their tails in unison till we're back on a 4/4 groove. And it's so great to communicate, yeah, the joy we feel is immense. And if, my friends, you're at a dead end, I recommend this experience. Just sing to dogs. So I started talking to every young woman I could meet, and I found my only gift was inducing irritation. And even if a relationship got to the point of exchanging gifts and meeting parents, it soon reached a state of expiration. And I thought I'd write a book about all the mistakes that I made, but I found they were past the point of calculation. Yet the downward spiral of my life had been reversed. And then I met a young woman who not only didn't run away, she said she liked the things I was saying. Together we found out that having someone you can truly talk to is one of the things about being human that's worth celebrating. And isn't it strange that language can lead you to love, but it's wordless love that's life-giving and life-saving. And we still give thanks to those who had this wisdom from the first. We sing to dogs. We gather hounds of every kind. Now you can use any animals you want, but I highly recommend canines. We just let our feelings go from our heart up through our throat. And those wonderful furry creatures seem to hang on every note. And if we start to drift off pitch and threaten to sing off key, they bay out of tune. Pretty soon we got celestial harmony. And if our rhythm gets ragged and the meter starts to move, they wag their tails in unison till we're back on a 4/4 groove. Oh, it's so great to communicate, yeah, the joy we feel is immense. And if, my friends, you're at a dead end, I recommend this experience. Just sing to dogs.
Thank you, Ed. Ed, yours.